Thanks for tuning in to Bourbon Drop. I'm your host, Myron. Today, I've got one heck of a haul for you guys. But I gotta say, thank you to Kevin from S&W Liquors, man. He is such a good dude. He is a great sport. My last video, I kept referring to his picks as 925 because I had been to that store and it was on the brain. And I promise you, even though I had something sitting in front of me, I never even took a drink. So even when I was editing the video, I never caught it. So shout out to you, Kevin. Shout out to you too, Dennis, for putting Kevin in touch with me. Kevin really came through clutch, and you guys will see what I mean in a minute. First, I would like for you guys to go ahead and subscribe. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. You are missing out on some great material. Analytics show that about 50% of the people that watch go on unsubscribe. So if you guys can help me get to 4,000, I'm around like 3750 or something like that right now. So I would really appreciate that. But I want to get into these bottles, man, because I stopped by S&W today, and I stopped by ABC store today, and boy, when I tell you this haul is ridiculous. And shout out to Brad, because the first bottle coming up, Brad helped me get, man. This is Penelope Rio. I cracked this thing on a live stream. Shout out to the Whiskey Six. If you don't know, we are part of a larger bourbon group that gets together online, and we do these videos, we do lives, and you guys can come check us out. It's normally one Wednesday a month, so that is the Whiskey Six. I will put that link in the description below. But anyway, the Penelope Rio, man, I cracked that thing on a live. I can't wait to give you guys a review on that. I see why this is a heavily sought after bottle. It shocked me. It really did. Now, let's get to a few of the things that I picked up at S&W. And I picked up quite a few. And I think this is the first time I am actually going to do just a short, quick review on the channel, because it's something that I've been eyeing at his shop. And now that he's got it on sale for $29.99, if I think it's worth recommending, I want you guys to be able to get it before it's gone. So anyway, let's get into the second bottle. So, second bottle. This is why I had to say thank you to Dennis. I went to Dennis's bourbon meetup, and if you didn't watch the video, go back and watch that video. This was the most memorable pour of the night. This is the Penelope Rosé Cask Finish from S&W. I got it right this time, Kevin. S&W Liquors, man. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. I had the Bourbon Junkies bourbon that night. I had the Rick House Proof that night. I had some RD1 that night. I had sampled a lot of stuff that night, and this one right here came out on top. I thought that it was the 98 proof, because I think the normal rosé cask is like 98 proof. It wasn't until Kevin told me today that it is 115 proof, and I was like, wow, that explains it. Because I was sitting there thinking, man, even at 98 proof, like, this thing is still killing it. But still, it comes in at 115 proof. It is delicious. The Bourbon Hunter, he was at the bourbon meetup too. He actually did a video at S&W. So if you haven't watched that video, check that video out. You'll see Kevin, like I said before, he is a great guy, man. They got great picks. They've got a ton of picks when you go in there. Let's get to the next bottle. Next bottle, I picked this up at the Virginia ABC. Yes, we are on the Penelope train. This is the new 8-year rye that's finished in Tokai wine barrels. If you don't know what Tokai wine is, I explained it on the video that I did with the High and Wicked and the Heaven's Door. It's a Hungarian dessert wine, something like that, from the, I think it's the Tokai region? I can't remember. We'll get into it when I get into the video. Well, I'll tell you what, since I'm kind of on that S&W train, this is the one that I think I'm gonna do a quick review of, and if it doesn't work out, I'll go ahead and cut it. So this is an Ezra Brooks Cask Strength. Now, I saw one at the Total Wine. I almost picked one up there. Kevin has had these for a while. I've been eyeing them. I haven't pulled the trigger on them because I do have some Ezra Brooks stuff already. But I think this is gonna be a fresh crack, man. Give me a second. If it doesn't work, we'll just cut it out the video. But it's right now, it's on sale for $29.99. So let me get my little glass out real quick. Fresh crack, cork pop. Oh, plastic pop. Oh, wow. That was a good one. Now, I wish I had a little more time to familiarize myself with it so I can get deeper into it with you guys and give you all of the specs on it. Nice nose. It's sweet. Milk chocolate sweet. Berries. A little bit of oak and a little bit of cinnamon. Citrus, pepper, good mouthfeel. This thing is 124 proof. I feel the proof on that thing. Nice citrus. Dude, yeah. I like it. They picked another banger. $29.99, you can't beat it. Yeah. I'm like, I might even do a full review of it so I can give you the breakdown, what's all in it. But so far I'm liking it. And normally out of Ezra Brooks, I get a real cinnamon heavy note. I am not picking that up in that thing. It is coming across with like a citrus note, some pepper notes. It's got a sweetness to it. The nose is nice. A little bit more citrus and vanilla on the nose now. A little more oak on the second sip. Oh, that's nice. Like a red berry note in there too. That is nice. All right, let's get back to pulling these bottles out the box. So since we just cracked open an Ezra Brooks Cask Strength, we might as well stay on the Ezra Brooks train, because at the Virginia ABC, Old Ezra 7-year rye. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this. A lot of people said, look, if you haven't had it yet, pick it up. This thing comes in at 114 proof. I've got the Russells behind me. I think that thing is 114 proof. The Wild Turkey I've got behind me, that's 112 proof. So it looks like we got a rye battle coming up, man. So stay tuned for that one. Oh, and also, if you didn't know, shout out to Brad again, because Brad was the one who reached out to me and was like, hey man, did you know that they took the Penelope Rio, well, they don't have it on the allocated list. So you can go in and just buy them. I was like, no, I didn't know. So I never got a chance to really get out to get one. So Brad wound up hooking me up with one, man. So shout out to you, Brad, once again, man. Let's get back to the bottle. So this right here, I'm kind of doing, a viewer's choice. NMTK told me, you've got to try the Horse Soldier Silver Label Cask Strength. This one right here, I believe, is a 121. Yeah, it comes in at 121.1 proof. I might even crack this thing tonight. I want you guys to put in the comments which one of these bottles, because I got more coming, which one of these bottles you want me to do a review on. I've got plenty of material that I can put out until I get around to doing a review on these bottles. But the one that gets the most votes will be the first one reviewed, not the first one cracked, because that might take a while. So, and I want to sample some of these, but the first one reviewed. So put that in the comments. All right, let's get back to it. So this is kind of going to be a funny purchase. This is the Crown Royal Blackberry. Now, the only reason why I bought this is because my wife, she really doesn't drink anything that's not sweet. If we go out, she'll have a cocktail. If it's really good, she might have a second one. At home, she really doesn't drink anything unless I make her like these natural pina coladas that we had when we were in the Dominican Republic, where you actually cut the center, well, the inside out of the pineapple and leave the center, and then you add a lot of stuff. But it's great. Anyway, it's great. So I saw like a viral video on, I think it was Facebook Reels. I don't think it was TikTok or YouTube. And the girl was making like a blackberry with blackberry crown. She had blackberry, I think it was Canada Dry. She had Simply Lemonade. She had some ice cubes. She had a whole bunch of stuff, and I thought it looked good. And I was like, wow. I said, my wife might be interested in something like that. So, she's not a bourbon drinker, hates the smell of it. So, if I can get her into a little bit of whiskey, why not? All right, so let's see. What else do we have here? So, based off of you guys telling me that I need to get this thing, shout out to 920. Oh, wow. S&W, man. What am I doing? Shout out to S&W once again, because they had the soft red wheat. You guys kept saying, get the soft red wheat, get the soft red wheat. Finally got it. Can't wait to get it in the glass. Can't wait to give you guys a review on that thing. What else do we have? Oh, this is a single barrel 90 proof Bourbon. Yes, it says small batch on it. I did talk to Kevin. I didn't get all the specifics. If you go on the 925, god damn it. If you go on the S&W website, S&W, if you go on the S&W website, you will see this on here. Now, he didn't have a lot left. I didn't want to review this one because they're probably already flying because he didn't have a lot left, so I don't want you guys running to the store. I'm going to try and edit the video, get it out tomorrow, get it out as fast as possible. But this is actually a single barrel from Bourbon, from the Bourbon distillery. And if you don't know, Sazerac bought the Bourbon distillery around. They were working with Bourbon for about 14 years before they purchased Bourbon. So it's kind of like the same thing with you have the, MGP, Ross and Squibb, RNS, buying Penelope after seeing them do so well, and now you're seeing a higher age stated stuff because MGP just has it. So this is a single barrel Bourbon product. It does start out in Kentucky at the Buffalo Trace Distillery. It is distilled there, I believe, twice in a copper pot still, and then makes its way to Virginia where they distill it a third time in a copper pot still. But anyway, this is a single barrel, so I can't wait to see what this thing tastes like. Comes in at 90 proof. I can't wait to give you guys a review. And since I have this one, how about not just 2 more with fancy neck tags, but another one. So we are dealing with 4 of these things, man. And I know these are not all for me. I know where they're going. They do have homes lined up already, so they will be gifts to a couple of different people. But this is what I have. Like I said, once again, I want you guys to vote and tell me which one you want done first. Now, I will say this one is out of the running because this is going to be on the viewer's choice. So this is going to be for NMTK. I appreciate him reaching out to me in the comments and telling me I need to pick this thing up. I can't wait to see what it tastes like. They had several different types. Like every ABC store that I went to before I picked this one up had different proofs. So like 115 here, 117 here. This one happens to be 121. You guys know I do like my proofs. So I'm glad that I got the 121. And I want you guys, like I said, to put it in the comments which bottle you want me to review first. Put in the comments what bottles you guys have picked up lately. And with that being said, let the whiskey flow. Never run out, let's get it to a drop. Until next time.